Hello Wargamers, it's me Callum from Tabletop Banter, and today is another episode of Catch Up with Callum. It's currently 3:30 in the morning, but I couldn't sleep, so I thought I'd do something productive with my time and make another video. So as you can tell by the title, there have been lots of things going on in the last few days that I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to start with apologising for not putting out a great deal of content lately. I have visited my girlfriend in Plymouth for a few days. And I've been busy with a friend of mine, so getting stuff out these last week or so has been difficult. But thanks for being patient. So I'm going to roll from that into the bad news. As is customary, start with the bad things and build up to the good things. So the Kill Team campaign, we actually filmed half of it, my friend and I. It was coming along quite nicely, but we've run out of time that we can commit to it. Because when he is free, I am not. When I am free, he is not. So that is unfortunately on hold until the Easter, where we will blitz through it and try and make even more of it, like make it a bit more special. So apologies for that. I'm really, really sorry. I wish I could do it. Honestly, I really want to. It's just very difficult with the two of us having different schedules. Other bits of bad news. I'm actually not going to have a laptop for a couple of days in a week or so because it needs repairing. My screen tried to pull itself off of my computer, and that's never ideal. So there is also that, obviously, that needs fixing so I can keep producing content as I plan to into the new year. So rolling into the good news. The good news is, wow, thanks guys, what an amazing video. The 100 subs thing has been over 100 views already. I've already had to put in 60 odd votes. There have been 36 people who have committed to it and put down in the name of the Emperor. It's just amazing. I never thought I'd get that response, and to go up by about 25 subscribers in less than a week because of it is even more amazing. Like, I didn't think that would happen either. So thank you so much for everyone who entered, and obviously a special thanks to Eddie Beer for making his video, which probably shot a lot of you my way. So thank you. So yeah, that's really exciting. I have decided not on a date, although I think, well, I've got a rough date in mind of when the competition will officially close and when I will announce a winner. So when my exams start on the 14th, I'm thinking of closing the final date around then, and then announcing it once my exams are finished on the 21st. So there'll be a bit of a delay in there, obviously for content as well, as you'd expect with exams. I'm going to try and pre-record so I can actually schedule some stuff. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, so there's your time frame. Between the 14th and the 21st is when that competition will end. So please don't forget to spread the word, get as many people involved as you can, because I would love to have a wealth of people that could win a prize, and more people, more ways I could make this model would be great. I am particularly excited about making it and painting it and stuff, which brings me neatly onto my next good news. I have something sat on my desk right now because I decided to treat myself for Christmas, and it's an airbrush. I saw that it was a thing. I was like, okay, so airbrushing looks really cool, especially for vehicles, because I know that painting up vehicles can be a bit of a pain sometimes with alternating brush strokes, and it uses a lot of paint. Now, another one of my Christmas endeavours, I will just bring into camera shot here, is an Eldar Wave Serpent. Now, I've seen a few tutorials on airbrushing these, and it comes out a lot better than when you hand paint it. So I really wanted to get to grips with the airbrush before I have a hack at this, and have a good go at it. So that's something exciting for me personally. It might not add too much to the content for the hobby, although once I get to grips with it, I'll probably do a starting to airbrush like series, because it's quite daunting for me at the moment, not knowing the ins and outs of airbrushing. So what I've got some plastic sheets and stuff. I'm going to practice basic, like laying down a colour, and then I've got a couple of spare minis. I'll try laying down a colour, and then I'll build up from there. And once I learn some steps ahead, I'll start going back and saying, okay, this is the best place to start, and work our way forwards. So that's really exciting for me. What else is exciting for me? Well, Christmas has obviously brought a lot of goodies. So I've got some more Imperial Guard stuff. I've almost finished up a Chimera. I built and painted it pretty much in one day. I got really excited. So I built it in the morning, I sprayed it, and then by the evening I'd done all the base coats, I'd done half the weathering, and I'm just working on some weathering and highlighting some bits now, which is a bit ridiculous really. And then there's Nick's New Year's painting challenge, which is looking very good at the moment. So everything's primed on its bases, and I have even started sort of like ideas for the flyer. Like, okay, when I say ideas, I mean I've gotten my colours out and I've started going, okay, this needs to go here, and I'm going to build it up like this. So I'm very excited to get cracking on that on the first. Sorry, really excited. I'm probably going to stay up and on the first start because I really want to paint these things. I've been itching to paint them. So it's almost like having the first as a date has slowed me down, but I am looking forward to taking part in that a great deal. So yeah, and on to the Happy New Year. So first of all, I want to say Happy New Year to all of the subscribers and people who watch my videos. I hope 2016 can bring exactly what you want it to in both a hobby and personal life perspective. And then a few individual people I would like to wish a very happy new year in particular, one of which is Kiblams. I know if you watch any of his videos and you know him particularly, January is going to be a tough month for him, so why don't we all send him a little love and give him a subscribe. I'm sure if you've subscribed to my channel, wow, it's blowing a gale, sorry, if you subscribe to my channel you probably subscribed to his already, but if you haven't, I'll leave a link in the description below, go and check it out. He does some amazing work with styrene and he is a top bloke and deserves a little bit of love this beginning of the year. Also, I'd like to do the customary thanks to the Legion of Gamza, because without them this wouldn't have grown the way it is. So Happy New Year to all of my fellow Legion members, and I hope that this 2016 is fruitful for your channels as well as yourselves. And yeah, so I just want to wish you all a Happy New Year, and then this last bit will be me talking about what I want to do in the new year. So with this influx of subscribers, which has been really exciting again, I mean I've got to say it twice in like 2-3 videos now, so this whole thing is kind of a surprise to me to actually have people watching videos that I produce, I guess, and that's got me very excited for the next year. So things for the new year, I'm going to bring down another little toy treat to myself this Christmas, and that is a new camera. So hopefully some increased production quality for future. Obviously I'm using my webcam for this one because I like to have that face-to-face thing, but with a new slightly sturdier tripod and a new camera. I'm still getting to grips with using it. It's quite a wide angle lens, so I'm working on how to incorporate that into my current scheme of work and stuff. It is mainly meant for sort of like sports action stuff, which means it provides a really good still camera angle, so that would be good for battle reports I think, and you'll get the whole table in, which is often a problem with using just a little point and shoot. So I'm hoping this will provide some close-up but wide-angle shots, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm learning how to use that slowly, and I'm going to incorporate that into a lot of new videos. Hoping to get more battle reports out. It is quite difficult at university because people don't play the kind of size games I enjoy, so I don't get so many in. Now I know I compromise when I do want to play, so I'm hoping that some people will do so with me as well, and hopefully help me film with you, which would be great. So eyes open for that. Obviously, continuing with the series I've started recently for the Emperor, I am going to be doing a video on that shortly, actually, showing off the drop pod I painted up and talking about plans for the list in general, I believe, and going into detail on what I want to do for that. So that's all exciting as well. I mean, there's lots and lots of things I want to do this new year. I want to build up my Eldar, my Guard, my Space Marines, Dark Angels, you name it, I want to do it. And I want to record as much of that as possible for you guys to join me on this journey through my hobbying life, I guess. So yeah, I'll round it off with saying I wish you the best for the new year, and I hope you had a wonderful Christmas too. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment below. Let me know what you want to see in the new year, or what your particular targets are for yourself. Always interesting to know what the people who are watching my videos are doing with their new years and the like. And yeah, so just wanted to say again, thank you very much for subscribing and making me want to keep doing this. It's really exciting for me, because it is something I never thought I'd see. You know, 125 in less than a year is kind of striking for me. And so yeah, thank you very much. It's been me, Callum from Tabletop Banter. Don't forget, have fun.